Hello, checking. I think we're good to go. Yes. So good evening everyone and welcome to post market analysis by Finance with AB of all the benchmark indices Nifty, Sensex as well as Bank Nifty. Just a second. Right. Okay, so there we are. Yes. So it was Nifty expiry today, the second weekly expiry of Nifty. Or in fact, it was the first weekly expiry. Yes, it was the first weekly expiry, I guess. And we had such a seesaw expiry. Markets opened almost flat, went up almost more than 100 points, fell by 100 points, went up by 100 points, and towards the end we fell again by another 100 points. So it is kind of an M-shaped day on the 5-minute time frame or whichever time frame you look at. Uh, it was extremely volatile, and we expected this because this was Nifty expiry, and Nifty opened with a slight gap up. In fact, the GIFT Nifty, as we were discussing yesterday, GIFT Nifty today morning also was indicating a mild gap down opening, and that is not how it panned out. It happened to be a gap up opening, very small gap up opening of almost around 25 points, and Nifty moved up to 25,200 levels, where we said that this is going to be, during the live trading session, we said that this is going to be very likely that it is going to be a huge resistance, and we could be trapped by showing all these signs of positive markets. So I had in fact shorted the 25 250 and 300 calls. I did a bear call spread today. In fact, I could have done a bull put spread as well. I could have done an iron contour. I didn't do that, but in the end I came out with profits, very mild profits only. But that was the day. Nifty took resistance at 25,200 multiple times, and that obviously will act as the strong resistance tomorrow as well. 25,220, 200 to 220 levels. And Nifty has been forming continuous green candles in the day time frame, and today also is green, but it is kind of a downward hammer, we can say. So this is not as bullish as the previous three candles, though it is in the green. And Nifty has rallied from 24,600 to almost 25,200, almost 600 points in the space of 4 trading sessions. Okay, so that is significant rally. And today it has settled below 25,150, that is to be said, above 100, below 25,150. And technically we cannot say that this market is still bullish. It is not bullish, but yes, we have sustained about 25,000. That is at least one good news. And as long as we keep above 25,000, we need not expect much further, hiccups or further falls. And if we go to Sensex for the day's candle, it is also exactly more or less the same. Sensex has formed kind of a gravestone doji. It is a doji. It is kind of a doji, not exactly though. So the doji is the closest we can compare these two. Okay, so Sensex has closed below 82,000 as well, and we could probably have further downslides, maybe to 25,000s. In that case, Nifty could be, Sensex could also be down to 81,500 levels as well. So yeah, there is no point in looking at the open interest of today's expiry because all those things are expired. 25,000 for the next week holds the key support. There is maximum put away build up at 25,000. 25,200, 300s, the 400s and 500s, all those are resistance zones. And barring 25,000, this option chain looks slightly on the bearish side, but because 25,000 is there, it is there, so we can expect a range bound movement again in Nifty. And the the markets will technically remain on the neutral to bearish side until we manage to close about 25,200, at least that is my verdict. So market has to close about 25,200 convincingly for us to think that, okay, this market is kindly, technically, at least becoming long. Until then, I am not very bullish on the market. One of the main reasons being the FIDA data. We can see this again, FI history. Okay, for the first time in the last, let's say, 10-12 trading sessions, FIs have turned net buyers for 1,400 crores. That is good numbers. That is moderate numbers. And FIs in futures have bought 8,000 futures. FIs have sold calls and bought puts today. Or FIs have, FIs have sold calls. FIs have sold puts as well. Sorry. FIs have sold calls and sold puts. Very sorry for that. And now that number is slightly confusing, but at least in the net scenario, I think FIs still remain in the index options. FIs are still short calls. FIs are short calls. FIs are long puts as well. So nothing to be too positive about the market, especially after today's day. And another thing regarding banks have again outperformed Nifty. One thing regarding banks is that this is the result season. October months, because of Navaratri and upcoming festival season, generally tend to be positive. October season tend to be positive in the previous history. Another reason, we have quarterly results coming up of banks, and the general outlook of banks are generally positive. So everyone is expecting positive outlook from banks. There are reports coming out that the GST collection has improved to 1.89 lakh crores from almost 1.7 lakh crores. Though the GST has been reduced, the collection has improved because of the increasing demand. So that is one good news. And the other, our inflation data, everything is to come up later this week or the upcoming week. So we can be slightly positive on the market because of Navaratri, all these things happening. Of course, it is done, and the Diwali happening. So all those things are positive for the market in general. Going to the global markets, US is trading in the negative, not very negative, but definitely the negative. Europe is trading flat, US is negative, Europe flat, and Asian markets are currently trading mixed. Okay, so Japan Nikkei, after yesterday's huge rally of almost 4.5%, has settled down, is trading flat. New Zealand, China, all trading flat to mixed. And of course, SGX Nifty we have to track, but this is not one thing we can bet on for, I don't know what has come up. Okay, some pop-up has come up. Okay, so this is SGX Nifty currently indicating kind of a flat opening, but SGX Nifty is becoming less trustworthy these days. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So any opening above 25,200 will mean that we will have a support at 25,200, definitely. And if we manage to open below 25,200, we will continue to probably face resistance at 25,200 because that is a very crucial level. Can we manage to close above 25,200 levels in the upcoming days? That is the key thing to be watched for. So that is the post-market analysis for Nifty, Sensex as well as Bank Nifty on 7th of October. Till we meet again in tomorrow's live trading session, take care, Jai Hind, and goodbye.